Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This session is session 13 of deep learning for teens, and in this session I'm going to talk about TF input pipeline, and also I'm going to talk about optimized TensorFlow pipeline, and finally I'm going to have some I'm gonna have an interesting assignment for you guys. Okay, let's get this started. First of all, let's talk about TF input pipeline. First, I'm gonna go through the theory, and once you get some understanding, I'm gonna go through the code and try to show you whatever you need to understand. Okay. So let's talk about input pipeline. So it's like getting your data ready for your model. It's like a pipeline that we do all the pre-processing that we need. Something like so as you know, for example, for missing data, for handling missing data, or we can have something like or some other stuff like scaling and other stuff that we are doing for preparing our data for the model. Okay, so this is linked to my Kaggle. As I told you, this is the link to the Kaggle, and you can have it, and I'm gonna show you the rest of the stuff here. Okay, so let's go to coding part. So first of all, I need you to import pandas and TensorFlow, and then for this presentation I use MNIST dataset. So I use this dataset many times, and so we have the MNIST dataset here, and I just input it like this. Okay, like this, this one. Okay, and if you press plus button, that's gonna add to your environment. Okay, and you can read it like this. And by the way, so if you need the path, you can copy the path here and paste it here. Okay, and after that you need some pre-processing data, but you can do this step. You can do this step in pipeline. So as you see here, I just normalize the data, but I can do the same thing in the pipeline. Okay, so for my pipeline, the code that I used, so I first of all I'm gonna read the data. So the batch size of the data. So as you know, batch size is something like this. Every single time it's taking like 32 records or 32 what you call it. Every time you getting 32 rows and pass it to the model. Okay, so this is like this. And also I use the shuffle here and just to mix the data. Okay, and after that I define the model. So I have three layer here. I have one flattened layer, dense, and again dense. Okay, and for this one, for activation I use ReLU, and for the last layer I use softmax because I have like 10 classes that I need to cover all of them. Okay, so and after that compiling the model. So I use as you know, Adam optimizer like all the time. So metrics accuracy, and for this step I use model.fit. Okay, and evaluation the model. So I just evaluate the model for both training and test data. Okay, and I just want to check if we face overfitting or not. So you can see here I got 98% for train data and like 97% for test data. Okay, and now I want to talk about something else here. um, Optimize TensorFlow pipeline. So optimizing TensorFlow pipeline is like using right tool to speed up the data loading. Okay, I just used two methods here, but actually you can find more, and just if you Google it or go through the tutorial, you actually learn more about it. So first of all, I'm gonna cache a data set. So because I'm using the Kaggle, it's not good for me because the Kaggle actually handle this one by itself. So you don't need to do that on Kaggle. But if you're running the code locally, so that's really gonna help you. So if you cache the data set, so it means the next time that you want to actually use that data set or load this from the model, that's gonna be much faster. Okay, this is the first one. And the second one is prefetch the data. So it means it helps you actually allows a later element to prepare while model is training on the current elements. So it's like this. Once we have different batches, okay, so our model doesn't need to actually wait till the next batch is ready. Okay, because we actually can give it sooner to the model. Okay, so it means that the model actually the model not gonna wait for the data, and because that's gonna be ready. Okay, and it make the procedure much faster. Okay, this is the reason. Let's go to coding part here. So as I told you, I just commented out because I'm gonna use Kaggle. I'm not gonna actually so run the code or execute it on my local machine. Okay, and for prefetch it's like this, as I told you. So you will have the next batch before before your model need that. Okay, that's the reality. All right, so let's go to actually homework. For the homework, I want you guys use KMNIST dataset and do the same step that I have done here in my code. Okay, I'm gonna provide you the link to this dataset and also the link to my notebook. Okay, thank you so much. And if you have any question, please put some comment and ask your question. Otherwise, I'm gonna see you in next video. Thank you so much. Have a good time. Bye.